Rack on. Welcome to the episode of Frack the Canon. I am your host, René Mendoza. I am joined by the coolest motherfuckers around. How are you doing, Tyler Weist?
Doing good. Happy to be here, sir. Thanks for having me.
And my brother from another mother, Mr. CJ McCree. How you doing, sir?
Fantastic.
Ah,
Oh, I see what you did there. Okay. So, we are going to react to that trailer right now. We're hitting play in three, two, one, play.
Welcome to the Baxter Building.
We make a point to do family dinner every week. Sunday at 7, on the dot, no matter what. We're all here.
Herbie, how's that sauce coming?
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
Okay. Okay, is this guy good or what? I want to add a couple cloves of garlic. Not because it's not delicious, I just want to add a little bit of zip, okay?
T-5.
Before we went up the first time, you couldn't turn invisible. Ben wasn't a rock.
The best pilot in the world right here.
Yeah. Best looking, he means.
And Johnny never caught fire.
Ben has always been a rock. Johnny is Johnny.
Hi.
And I am right here. Whatever life throws at us, we'll face it together. As a family.
Okay. First thoughts, first reactions. How are y'all feeling about this?
The song's a bop.
All right. All right.
Fantastic Four.
I'm excited
choice.
for this. And CJ and I talking about stuff like I'm really excited for this because it feels right.
Yeah.
But the first thing that I'm nerding out, I'm like, this is really cool, but Reed Richards doesn't have a mustache in any of the comic books. So first of all, that's
No,
off right
but
there.
I think Pedro Pascal is like contractually required to always have a mustache.
You mean Puppy Pedro?
Yeah, Poppy Pedro. Yeah.
That's what to me, he's Puppy Pedro. I'm like, oh my god, Puppy. What do you guys think? We're finally seeing Galactus. Like, we're seeing Galactus, true Galactus, not a dust cloud.
Yeah.
Um,
Big fan, big fan. I was really worried about this one when I heard they're doing it again. It's never been great. Um, and it's always been like bottom ring of all comic book movies, especially the last one. But I
that
think
was
the
a piece of
ultimate,
poop. I saw
it
that.
was a big flaming piece of poop. But I think the for me the metric of whether or not this is going to be a success is like how good the thing looks. And I'm like, when he was clapping and it was like clunk 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 clunk, I'm like, yeah, this is going to be good. I'm ready for it. Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, it's like easily the most comic accurate looking thing that we've seen. And the one thing, we get the line in the trailer about we'll do it together as a family, and you know what I mean. We get little snippets like, he's like, hey, look, every freaking Sunday, like we get together, we have this dinner kind of a thing. But as far as like this trailer doesn't necessarily show off the family dynamic that they keep hinting at, and like that to me will is what this movie's gonna like live or die on, because like I don't have a whole lot of touchstone for the Fantastic Four. Like obviously being such a Marvel fan, like over the years, like yeah, some stuff about them because they just show up and everything if you read comics, or like what I mean, you've seen the movies and stuff like that. But um I do know that like what makes them special is like that is their family dynamic, you know what I mean? And their best case, this movie will be something like what The Incredibles is, you know what I mean? Like, but that part, I'm kind of rambling, but that part, like, I feel like kind of remains to be seen. Like, But so far, like good start. Like I started the video talking about like freaking like the score is a bop. The score like is so like I really like it. I really do like it. Um, and I hope it fits the movie as much as I like the score. Because you know what I mean. Like it remains to be seen how it will be implemented. Well, it's implemented well in this trailer, but we'll see how it's implemented. I mean, it has their name in the song. You know what I mean? Like, like some of that's kind of cheesy and kind of corny, but that might be the vibe they're going for.
Something you said offline, TJ, when we're talking about when we saw this was like, I think we're talking about this is not the MCU proper. This is like something what you were saying. I'm like, interesting. Okay, because you said something with the skyline, and I can't. What is it, what buildings? Because I'm like, okay. When I watched it again, I'm like, there is something different, but I don't know what it is. I couldn't pick out what it was, but something was off in that
It's
skyline.
just
But I
like
couldn't.
they're just like buildings and stuff, and like when they're showing it, and this is just like freaking tinfoil theory stuff. Like that's all. Like just I don't think this is. I don't think that they. I don't think this is past MCU 616 universe. Um, New York City. I think this is my current theory is that this is going to be like the X-Men universe or whatever the universe that at the end of the Marvels Captain Rambeau ends up.
Right.
Like
Okay.
my theory is that this is going to be that universe, but not like maybe not synced up time wise with when that happens. Like I think this will be like a period piece. I just don't think it's going to be like if this is 1960s, I don't think this is going to be 1960s in the universe that we know of that we've been playing around with
Got it.
thus
Okay.
far.
Tyler, any other thoughts?
I echo a lot of what CJ feels. Yeah, I do agree completely with the family dynamic thing. And that's what didn't work about the other two iterations, is like they're just like a ragtag group of people. They weren't a family. And the family dinner thing, I agree, is the line that's sort of selling that. And I really hope, because that's a really hard thing to do, harder than maybe any other relationship to fake. Is like we're a family. Um, and I hope it does pay off because the MCU, yeah, I'm ready for it to come back in a different way, and I think this will do that.
But yeah, because the other two Fantastic Four movies, they were contemporary pieces when they came out. Like the '05 one took place in '05. The one with Miles Teller and all them was in 2015. So I'm like, well, this is a period piece Fantastic Four. So I'm like, okay, so this is kind of the general Americana. We all have dinner Sunday nights, blah blah blah. So
Mhm.
it's kind of cool. I have felt the family themes in well, it's in the first one, in the first Fantastic Four. Keep forgetting there's Rise of the Silver Surfer exists. um, but
Yeah.
yeah, like it feels good. It feels right. Like I don't know how to say it. This one feels right. The one thing that kind of threw me off, and I was telling CJ about this, was that Vanessa Kirby is so unrealistically, unhumanly beautiful that I'm like, she is perfect for this because she's a comic book. Like she's proper. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm not
Sue
trying to
Storm.
be. Yeah, like she's
Yeah, it
so.
does.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
No, I was saying, yeah, I agree.
Like yes, she fits perfectly for this role. But I'm like, all right, this is kind of cool. I like her in what was it? I'm Black Superman. Charlton Hobbs. Charlton Hobbs. I saw her in the Queen. So I'm like, she's a good actress. So I'm like, I'm ready. I'm ready to see this. Um, anything else? Any other final comments, final thoughts? Funny jokes?
Nah, I'm ready to see more from it. I think it's a podcast I watch sometimes. I think, what was it, John Campia, talk about movies and stuff. And there's a line he says about trailers is that it's the job of a trailer to take your hype of a movie wherever it is, whether it's one or whether it's 10, and just bump it up a notch. You know what I mean? And then if it has done that, then it is a successful trailer. And I feel like that this trailer has at least done that for me.
Bars.
Okay, that's fair. All righty, cool, cool. Well, I got nothing else. So thank you for joining us. We'll see you same fracking time, same fracking channel. Frack off. It's clobbering time.